We are currently driving from our home country of the United States all the way to Argentina. That means that we just drove all the way through Mexico and Central America, shipped our home across the Darien Gap from Panama to Colombia, and are embarking on our next journey south through this new continent. We've now spent 6 months in total in Latin America, with one of those being in Colombia, and along the way, we've made quite a few mistakes. We knew van life would be a lot more difficult here, but I don't think we were quite prepared for just how difficult. So today, we are going to share with you 5 things we wish we would have known before we drove to South America. Last year, as we ventured more and more north, we realized our lack of any kind of heater was a real problem. And as we inch closer to our goal of Patagonia, we are pretty happy to know that we can stay warm and toasty inside our home no matter where we are.
The heater is right here and her little feet are right here. How does that make you feel?
Warm, warm, warm.
And this year, the more south we've gone, the more sweaty and uncomfortable our lives have become. So we also made some important changes.
What you doing?
What?
What you doing?
Oh, I'm playing with my new toy.
Ah.
We call this the circulation station because all the air flows right past here.
True.
We found, especially in Latin America, it is ridiculously crucial to have airflow. There have been some places that it's basically been impossible to sleep. But we have a fan on the front, fan on the back, so we always get airflow over our bed. So as long as we have airflow, we can sleep anywhere. I would rather it be like 120 degrees and trying to sleep if I have airflow than like 80 degrees with no airflow.
True facts.
Not kidding. Above this, we have 1 inch of insulation. On the sides, we have 2 inches. Then we actually have a reflectix layer, so it keeps heat out and it's a water barrier. We have blackout curtains that are super insulating, keep a lot of the heat from coming in. We get a lot of heat up here through the window, so it keeps the heat from coming back to our living space.
If you don't have a way to get clean water here in Latin America, the consequences can be pretty bad.
Where do I throw up?
Just don't throw up.
Just don't throw up. That's
Just don't. That's what I did yesterday. I just told myself over and over, don't throw up, don't throw up. And it worked.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Isn't that good?
Very good.
How does it make your little belly feel?
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Because it can take so long to find water down here, we wanted a way to make it a chore we only had to do once a week. We are in a tiny, tiny, tiny little town in Colombia, and we were driving all over the town trying to find a place where we could exchange our big jugs of water. Usually, we can just exchange these, but today, we're gonna have them filled for us.
This is our water tank. This is where we put the hose in right here to put everything in. So just get one of the big old boys, stick the hose in, dumper.
Dumper.
What you doing up there?
Just trying to get the plastic thing off of this so that I can pour it out.
This funnel goes right into our tank, and we just pour the water into it.
Right.
It's pretty simple.
Boom.
And then we have clean water. And now we get to work racing ourselves to see how long we can make 25 gallons last.
How's that trickle? Does that pass the trickle test? Whoa, you're skeptical.
I'm skeptical.
Hold on, I'm turning it off right when I finish. Now watch.
Wow, okay.
Here's my technique. We're gonna very light trickle on the sides.
It could be lighter though.
What? No, it can't. Literally can't be lighter. And then one quick pump.
Oh wow, that was tricky.
Just for fun.
Just
to get
for
enough water in
fun.
there.
No, we don't have room for fun.
Hey, it was just to get enough water in there. Then wipe off the sides into the big pump.
Okay.
Boom, got a majority of the stuff out.
Okay, nice.
Give it another good scrubber. Scrub-a-dub-dubber.
Yeah.
Dude, that trickle's so small, it's like barely even coming out as a stream. It's almost coming out as raindrops.
Oh my god, I've done way smaller than that. Yeah. Yes, yes, there you go.
That's what you want, huh?
That's what I'm looking for.
All right, how's that? So I have a pass now?
Yeah. Oh my God, no! Stop! If you guys have been watching our recent videos, you probably know that we just had to ship our van across the Darien Gap to get from Panama to Colombia. We couldn't put our van in a shipping container, so we had to ship row-row, or roll-on, roll-off, and hand over the keys to a crew that we had heard had every intention of stealing everything out of our home. Well, here's what we didn't tell you. Our van was only 2 inches shy of being able to fit in a container after we deflated the tires and removed everything from our roof. All the way down here?
Yeah.
Where does that leave us?
We still have at least 2 inches.
Oh no.
Yeah.
To be honest, I couldn't stop thinking what would have happened if before we even bought our van, we had known we would encounter this problem. Maybe we would have bought a different rig that actually could fit into a shipping container. Thankfully though, everything worked out for us in the end.
We're good?
I think so, yeah. It doesn't look like they took anything.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes!
Okay, well...
The battery's still there. Yeah!
Before we left for Latin America, our only frame of reference for borders was crossing into Canada, where the worst thing that ever happened was that they'd ask us to wait in a holding room for like 20 minutes while they verified our passports. Latin America, it's a whole other ballgame. Here are some of the things we've really f***ed up on. Having enough cash.
So there's no ATM here, we don't have enough cash. We met a super sweet traveler from the UK who's helping us out.
This is our savior.
Yeah, the British Saviour.
I descended from the ceiling with $24 to the freaking penny.
Actually, to the penny, I have 10 cents left.
Do you actually?
I have 10 cents left.
Yeah.
Couldn't even buy any
Yeah, that's right. You're
Letting unofficial helpers help us.
You need some change, Dr. Gonzalez, I can help you.
So that's everything, huh?
Yeah, that's everything. The 10 over here,
Sure.
the 10 over there.
Okay.
But you give me later.
Okay, and we're done?
5 for me.
Having the correct documentation.
Dude, and he's giving us issues about our weight capacity. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go.
Moving forward with our next borders in South America, which are pretty similar to the ones we've already encountered in the rest of Latin America, hopefully we won't make the same mistakes again. We tried really hard to have all of our bases covered before we left, but there have been quite a few unexpected renovations and fixes that we've had to make in order to continue to live a semi-comfortable life. Well, there's this one thing that has been an absolute nightmare to try and fix here and has been all-consuming for the last 2 months. Our cooking setup. We started our journey with our Snow Peak 1-burner stove, which only works off of isobutane, a very specific type of fuel that is impossible to find here. To prep, we bought REI out of their isobutane, hoping that that would take us to Argentina.
Clean them out, baby. That's 2, 3.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to find these in Mexico or South America, and we sure can't fly with them.
Right.
Like when we come back to visit, we can't just fly back with them. Do you think that's enough?
It's like 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm pretty sure we'll find them somewhere.
You think so?
Guarantee.
Joke's on us, because it took us to Panama. It's not impossible to make improvements to your home in South America, but it is way more difficult if 1, you don't speak the language, and 2, are in a place where overlanding just isn't something that the locals really do. For now, we are eating a lot of chickpea salad sandwiches.
We're so sick of chickpea salad sandwiches at this point that we're trying to, switch it up and do different variations. So we're doing chickpea salad wraps today.
Which is what, basically a chickpea salad sandwich just in a tortilla?
Just in a tortilla.
Right.
Very different, as you might be able to guess.
Right. And there you have it.
Different. Delicious.
Chickpea stuff.
Not too shabby? In Panama, we actually found a couple that was getting rid of their stuff because they were done with their travels. And we bought this stove from them because it uses different fuel than the stove that we had before. And we thought that the fuel would be easier to find. Turns out,
Not really.
Not really.
We're completely out of fuel. So now we're kind of thinking maybe we can convert this stove to use a propane tank because we can find those anywhere in any country. But then we're getting into real technical territory.
Yeah, I do think I have a solution.
You do?
Yeah, I watched a God tier 1 minute YouTube video, just the best of the best. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Sorry, not endorsed by Rooms to Go Kids. The video is titled "How to Connect a Camp Stove."
Camp stove to a big giant normal size propane bottle rather than having to buy those little throwaway green cans.
True.
Throw them away all the time.
So true, right?
Right.
It says you buy one of my favorite propane accessories, which is a hose. that
I
connects
love
from the
this
fan
guy.
to the stove.
Anyways, Hoo Hoblin's telling me 15 or 20 bucks, more like 50 bucks in Colombia.
Yeah.
You can buy a hose that connects stoves like that to propane tanks.
We wanted to pop in here at the end of the video and just tell you about something exciting that we are starting. We are inviting you to join the Van Fam.
You can now sign up for channel membership to our channel, which means that once a month you'll get an exclusive live stream with just you guys, the Van Fam, and us. And then you also get a badge by your name so you can get priority commenting. And we're going to have a Facebook group of just the squad so we can be chatting with you guys all the time, answer any questions that you have, keep you posted, etc. So it's super, super simple, and it's just through YouTube. If you go to our main YouTube page, you click join, you can sign up to join as a channel member.
Thank you guys so much in advance for any of you who end up doing this. It will mean so much to us, and we're super excited to get to know you guys better in these more personal ways. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the preliminary Van Fam.
Right.
You can get to know us a little bit before you join
Make
the real Van
The
Fam.
big leap.
Make the big leap. Anyways, thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao.